on a Friday. I hope all y'all having a great Friday. You already know this is your boy Manny, and welcome to our show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe every single video, every single show that we be on, and no time for pleasantries. Let's get right into it. We got some topics to discuss. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Definitely got some topics to discuss. Uh, Recently, well, we're going to go straight to the NBA. And recently, Giannis had introductory press conference. He is now Miami Heat. Um, so, in your opinion, brother, we the Greek Freak era in Miami starts now. And so now, since it started now, how do you feel? Where Giannis, how far Giannis can take the Miami Heat, in your opinion, or do you feel like he can compete in the top teams in the East in the conference?
Um, I think they get to the second round of the playoffs. I don't look at this Heat team as like a team that's going to make it real far because again, they lost a lot of pieces. It's not
Yeah,
like they have that same team and then they just added Giannis. Nah, they lost Tyler Hero, which was a big part of the team, and then they lost Jamie Hackett Jr., which was a big piece coming off the bench, and then
right.
just up the pieces they lost in free agency in general as well. So, and don't get it wrong, they did add some people. I like the addition of Giannis, Timmy Hardaway Jr. I think that was a good piece.
Mhm.
But after you once you get to that bench, I don't think that you have anything for them. I don't think that that bench is deep enough to really make a deep push or a deep run in the playoffs compared to like other teams like the Sixers or the Knicks. I don't think they're gonna be able to compete with those type teams. So I see them playing good because of Giannis and Bam. I think that team's gonna be great defensively. But when it comes to making a run in the playoffs and going against top teams in the East,
Yeah,
I don't think that they're gonna have a chance, especially in the 7 game series.
yeah. I kind of feel the same way with you, bro. I do believe that Giannis. Well, I'll say it depends on what Pat Riley does with that team, like how he continued to build that team and and put it in and create a team in such a way that they can compete in the East. Um, you know, but as of right now, if you have the roster right now, if the season started tomorrow, there's no way I'm picking them to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's no way, bro. But like, but like yeah, like you said before, I think when it comes to them being defensive, they're going to be a nice, good defensive team. I think the duo between Giannis and Bam is going to be very, very special. I ain't gonna lie. But you also got to look at Cleveland. You got to look at the Detroit Pistons. You know what I mean? Sixers, Knicks. Uh, Heck, even the Celtics. I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I mean? Even the loss of Jalen Brown, they still can compete too. We all know that Paul George ain't what he used to be, but he still can drop dimes a little bit. And they still got and they got depth. So that's what I'm saying is like if you look at different teams and you see different teams, the one thing that everybody got that Miami don't got is depth. And you know what I mean? And so I can't even name one bench player off the team that's a solid court that's a solid shooter. That tells a whole lot about the team. You know what I mean? And so like I know that Giannis wanted to go to Miami. That was one of his like stops the destination that he wanted to go to. But it's like Giannis, you went to Miami, but what at what cost? What, to get knocked
Uh-huh.
down in the first round, to get knocked down in the second round. You know what I mean? I think the only way that Miami will probably go far, if you look at the top teams, they'll probably be hurt. That's like the only way where I can see they go far a little bit further than where they're supposed to be going. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I was gonna say I'm glad you mentioned the word hurt because that's what I was gonna say next. Um, it's not like Giannis is always healthy either.
Yeah.
Giannis gets hurt. So now it makes me think like, can this Heat team win if Giannis and Bam is not on the court? Because like we said, they're not deep. So that's
Right.
if Giannis is not there, can Bam carry that team by himself? And vice versa, can Giannis carry that team without Bam? I don't know. For me personally, I don't know. Is it possible? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't really. If I had to bet on it, I wouldn't bet my money on that.
Me either. Because especially because I want to bet on it because before even Giannis came into the picture, you know, it was Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, Bam and Bam. And even when times where Bam were hurt and he couldn't be available for the team, you know what I'm saying? Um, you know, Bam didn't really hold up that standard that we thought that he was going to like, hold up, to, take his team to wherever his team had to go to. What's going on? How y'all doing? How you doing? Welcome, 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 welcome. Absolutely. Come on, join in the conversation. So yeah, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it. It's like it'd been different if Bam kind of proved it, but he didn't prove it. You know what I mean? And so, and then on top of that, like you said before, they don't have no depth. So it's kind of like it's only so much Bam can do if Giannis is not available, like you said, because he's always getting hurt. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know. I feel like that, that definitely plays a major factor too. And so it's like, and yeah, Miami's definitely not going to make it far. You know what I mean? I would be shocked if they did, but as this team is resembled and assembled, my bad, assembled right now, uh, I don't see them ranked even top five. In the Eastern Conference, I'll probably put them in 10, but like top 10. But I mean, if I had to rank them, I'll say probably like 7 or 8, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
7 or 8. Because there's some really good, because there's some really
Yeah,
good teams in the East. You know what I mean? And so, and when you add depth to that, I feel like that be better. That's they like a one step ahead from the Miami Heat, and you already know that. Um, I believe that LeBron ain't going back to Miami. So, so that's not even a factor. So you know what I mean? Because I know Pat Riley said in the introduction press conference, he was saying, "Oh yeah, we landed something. We landed a big landing. We got to get another landing." Pat, you're not landing nobody. You ain't landing LeBron. The past was the past. You know what I mean? So you got to keep moving forward. But um, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they need some real some pieces. They really need to switching that roster to really make them compete. You know what I mean? With the top teams in the East. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how it plays out, but let us know how you feel about Giannis and his new team, where you guys rank him at, how far you think he's going to take them. Let us know how you feel about Giannis and the Miami Heat. And that being said, we're gonna continue with the subject of the NBA, and we're gonna talk about the recent stuff that just happened with Jalen Brown no longer a Celtic, and he's parted with the Boston Celtics, and he went to the 76ers. So now since Jalen Brown is gone, how much how much pressure do you think is on Jason Tatum since Brown is out the picture now? Yeah, that's just easy out the picture.
Before, and it's not a situation where Jason Tatum was like he wants to be the man of the team. rid of Brown. So truly be the best.
Hmm.
Much pressure on Jason Tatum, especially with everything that's going on today. It's not like we're saying Jason Tatum needs.
Right. Right. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Uh, do I feel like Jason Tatum is, is got much pressure than Jalen Brown? In my opinion, I would say yes. The only reason why I say yes is because Jason Tatum is the face of that franchise. You know, Brad Stevens literally chose Tatum over Brown. After what Brown has done for the Celtics organization, last year, when Tatum was down, Brown literally took that team and carried it on his back and put him in the second seed of the Eastern Conference. Uh, yeah, they won a championship together, but who was MVP? Jalen Brown. You know what I mean? I thought it would be Jason Tatum, but it was Jalen Brown. He was cooking. When you look at the whole entire, I think, situation, or like thing like that transpired with Boston and stuff. um it's like Brad Stevens, you chose Jason Tatum. You chose him. You want him to be your franchise guy. Now, I'm not saying that right now that Tatum needs to get a championship. I'm not saying that. I don't think he need to get a championship right now. I mean, if he got one, that would be great. But he does need to show and prove that first of all, he can stay healthy, right? First of all, he can stay healthy, and he can carry that team in a deep playoff run. You know what I mean? Because Jalen Brown did it. And if you can't do that and you're the face of the franchise, then that's a problem, in my opinion. You feel me? And so, you know what I mean? Or at least take it to a a playoff like deep like run that's kind of a decent type of run. You know what I mean? Not all crazy, but a nice decent run. You feel what I mean? At least that. You feel me? That's just my opinion. Yeah, I do feel like that because Jalen Brown actually proved himself. Yeah. No, for those that didn't hear Sean, he asked me, do I feel like that Jason Tatum got more pressure than Jalen Brown? I said yeah, because Jalen Brown actually proved that he's a guy. We was talking about Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. You know what I mean? But yeah, though, I said who got the most pressure coming into next season. But I said Jason Tatum because he's a guy, that got hurt. That got hurt. Didn't um really perform a whole lot. You know what I mean? In a way that you would look at Jason Tatum as a face of a franchise. You feel me? I mean, yeah, he got hurt and stuff like that, but who was carrying that team? Jalen Brown. You feel what I mean? Jalen Brown. We never thought with the run that Jalen Brown had, you know, uh with uh with the Celtics, they basically put the team on his back to win the game. I mean, not to put him in the second seed in the conference, and so yeah, yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? And so what he has done, what Jalen Brown has done, and then not to mention he's a Finals MVP. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right, yeah. Sean have a little technical difficulties, but he's about to come back. He about to come back on. There you go. He about to come back on. But yeah, though, that's just how I
My fault.
feel.
That's just how.
No, you good, bro.
You uh, my fault, brother. My fault. Brother. And if they let out again, y'all, I'll have better connection in like 10 minutes. My fault.
That's all right. That's all right. No, I was answering your question. What you were saying, you told me that I feel that Tatum got more
I
pressure.
heard most of it.
Okay, go ahead.
I heard most of it. But I was gonna say, you don't think that Jalen Brown has more pressure on him now? Cause like you said, he did show that he was the guy with the Celtics and he proved himself with the Celtics. But now it's like he has a new transition with the Sixers. Like you said it before. There's no reason why the Sixers team shouldn't go to at least the Eastern Conference Finals,
Yeah.
right? And if there's no reason why they beat there's no reason they shouldn't be in the finals. So with that being said, that's in my opinion, since it's more of a need for a win now for the Sixers, maybe not for just Jalen Brown, but for the Sixers, do you put that pressure on Jalen Brown as well? Because we already seen that Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid, some dudes together can't get it done. They need more pieces. So that's why you get Jalen Brown. You get Jalen Brown so you can get over that hump. Jalen Brown already said that he's going to put it to show that championship pedigree to everybody. So it's like, from that standpoint, do you not think that pressure falls on Jalen Brown now to help this Sixers team get over the hump?
Can't really look at it. But I'm not gonna lie, but to keep it real with you, I think that Jalen Brown is in a different. Now, I think that Brown has stuff like that, but not as much because Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, come to Philly. You feel me? You know what I mean? Versus where he was with the Celtics, in that championship year, it was, you know what I mean? It was basically him and Tatum for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like really different. You know what I mean? Different scenario. I think when Jalen Brown started walking into is to a team that's already assembled and ready to go. You know what I mean? They're hungry. They're superstars. And so it's like I feel like that Brown has pressure, but not as much because of where he's at. Feel me? That's how I feel. But the only reason why I said this is Tatum is because they picked Tatum over Brown. So if you pick Tatum and the Boston Celtics pick Tatum, say the guy that we're gonna move forward, that we're gonna let him go. Jason Tatum gotta perform, and I'm talking about like on the MVP level. That's he got to at least do that because Jalen Brown did that last. Feel me?
Yeah, but the only thing is they been chose Tatum over Brown. They been trying to get rid of Jalen Brown.
Well, I mean, going now. So it's like,
That's my only thing.
so it's official. He's going now. He's not. He's not as white.
He's in the blue.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I feel what you're saying though. But I just feel that
Yeah,
but
I think
I just feel that
I think it is pressure on both sides. But if I
you
had to choose personally,
said Brown.
I think Brown do got more pressure right now.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like
I don't know,
Jason Tatum
bro.
come back from that injury.
I
He
don't know.
gotta
I
show
feel
me
like
something.
Jason Tatum coming back from that injury, he gotta show me
He
something.
got to. He just got to. Like
He got to.
Jalen Brown already proved it.
Realistically, how far do you prove it? Do you how far do you think that the Celtics team would go? Because I to me it's like this. Would you do you think it's a more disappointing season if the Celtics don't make the playoffs or if the Sixers don't make the playoffs?
The Sixers.
The Sixers. Yeah, the Sixers. So that's why I say it's more pressure because if the Sixers don't live up to what they should be, then you're gonna look at it as a disappointment.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you hit it right there in the plane map.
And you hit it right there in the plane.
I mean, yeah, but I
I
mean, do you expect the
mean,
Boston
yeah,
Celtics to go to the playoffs?
I mean, do you expect the Boston Celtics to go to the playoffs? Say it again.
I said, do you expect the Boston Celtics to
I said,
go
do
to the
you
playoffs?
expect the Boston Celtics to go to the playoffs? Yeah.
You said, yeah.
You said yeah? Yeah, I actually do.
So what happens if they don't
think
go?
I told you. I think. So what happens if they don't go? If they don't go, I don't think that you look at it and be like, "Oh, that's a disappointing." Like you might look at it and be like, "They should have never traded Jaylen Brown," but I don't think you look at it and be like, "Oh, Jason Tatum didn't do good enough." They probably will look more at Brad Stevens if they wasn't to make the playoffs. They're gonna look at Brad Stevens more than Tatum.
Well, what happens if Tatum
Well, what
doesn't
happens if
really
Tatum
have the best performance?
have the best performance? Then that's
They're still
different.
gonna look at Brad
If he doesn't
Stevens.
have the best performance, then they're still gonna look at Brad Stevens. They'll look at Jason Tatum. But I
Yeah,
think no matter what, first person they're gonna look at is Brad Stevens. Yeah.
yeah, because he the one that did it.
Because he the one that did it. No, Boston didn't make that many changes, and they did add. They got Paul George, and they got Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, so they should be in the mix. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
so they should be in the mix. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's what I said. I think they're gonna make the playoffs, and I don't see Jason Tatum having a drop off year.
I hope not.
I hope not.
I hope not. Because if you
I
don't
hope
hope
not.
not,
Because if you don't hope
if it
not,
does,
it's gonna be
that's gonna say a whole lot.
that's gonna say a whole lot. No, it is. But I do think that Paul George is gonna play better than he did with the Sixers.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. I think so, bro. It happens every year, bro. Every time somebody leaves the Sixers, bro, they play way better.
You say you got the Sixers, the Cavs, the
You say you
Knicks.
got the Sixers, the Cavs, the Knicks.
Indiana. I'm not sure about Indiana. They got
Indiana. I'm not sure about Indiana. They got better.
they been going through some damage. They need to recover.
They're going through some damage.
They in recovery
They
right
need to
now.
recover. They're in recovery right now.
Detroit, yeah. The Wizards.
Detroit, yeah.
The Wizards.
Tyrese Halliburton is coming back. That is true.
Yeah, but he still needs to prove it. They still
Yeah, but he still need to
recovery mode. You said the Heat, the
You
Magic.
said the Heat, the Magic.
I got these better instead.
I got these better.
Than Boston. I mean,
Yeah, and I told you Washington. I'll say 5. I think Washington gonna surprise a lot of people.
they gonna. I hope they do.
I hope they do.
Yeah, obviously the
I mean,
Sixers,
yeah, obviously
the Knicks,
the
the
Knicks,
Raptors. I do believe the
the
Raptors will be
Raptors. I believe the Raptors will be
only if Kawhi stay healthy.
only if Kawhi stays healthy.
That's the only way I can see them
That's
being
the
better than
only
Boston.
way I can see them being better than Boston.
The Pacers, no. I mean,
The Pacers, no. I mean,
I don't really. I mean, they got Halliburton, but who else
they
they
got
got?
Halliburton, but who else they got?
Feel me?
Yeah,
Feel me?
you said Kawhi. Oh, with Kawhi, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
said
I forgot
Kawhi.
about your
Yeah,
name.
Kawhi.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah.
No, but you talking about the Pacers? I
No,
said
but you talking about the Pacers? I said
you only got Halliburton, but who else they got
you only
besides
got
Halliburton?
Halliburton. But who else they got besides Halliburton?
Siakam not there no more.
You said Siakam.
You said Siakam?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh, come on. No, he's still there.
Yeah, so they still got some people.
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah. On
Yeah,
Greg
he's still
City.
there. Yeah.
Then you gotta
Let
remember
Greg
too.
say.
I think this is basically the same team they already had when they went to the finals. Did they go
Except
to
for
the
Miles
finals or
Turner.
was that the
Except for Miles Turner.
They don't got Miles Turner.
They got Miles Turner.
Yeah, I mean yeah, no Miles Turner, no Obi Tobin, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
you said nobody thought
you
that the
said
Pacers
nobody thought that the
yeah,
Pacers.
easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Easily.
was kind of like a
I mean,
blast from the past.
that was kind of like a blast from the past.
And what was that? That was like 3 years ago.
And what was that? That was like 3 years ago.
yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like the Pacers need to like prove that they still the team. That's just me. I feel like they need to still prove themselves. Um, but yeah, you hear me though, right, bro?
But yeah, you hear me though, right, bro?
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So I'll give you the Sixers, the
Yeah, so
Cavs,
I'll give you the Sixers, the
the
Cavs,
Knicks, the Raptors,
the
Detroit.
Raptors, Detroit.
I'll give you the Magic because the Magic is kind of nice. The Heat, um, they ain't really got nobody. They don't got no shooters. They ain't got no shooters. So I can't really say the Heat. I mean, I say they can compete with them, but I don't know if they. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be. I mean, in my opinion, I think like depth wise, Boston got more depth than Miami. So that's why I would say. Um, what you say?
My fault, brother, my fault.
Oh, they
I
both
just
got
landed.
me off.
I just
Oh, they both got me on.
now I can really focus now.
Okay, but yeah, though, he said Miami is better than Boston, 100%. Um, do you think that, bro? Huh?
Huh?
My fault, my phone connected to the car. What you said?
No, I said, do you think
No,
Miami better
I
than
said,
Boston?
Miami better than Boston.
Do I think Miami is better than Boston? For me, I think they are better than Boston, but it's hard sleeping on that Boston team because
Right.
Boston is still
Right.
all those shooters on that team. You know what I mean? It's not like that formula just disappeared because Jalen Brown is not there. They
Yeah.
still got shooters, and like
Yeah.
I keep telling I'm telling everybody now, don't be surprised when Paul George has a good year. Paul George is a 3-point shooter. He his game isn't in the paint no more. It's not being his game is catch and shoot. So he kind of fits that Celtic system perfectly. So when you going off of that, and then you got all the no coming off the bench, I think the Celtics is going to be a good team still.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even Jason Tatum came back off
Yeah,
an
I think so too.
Yeah, I think that's so.
Peyton.
Yeah, I think that's so.
You got Peyton Pritchard. You got the boy Sam Hauser. He came off the bench.
Mhm.
No, they got so many great. They got so many no name players on that bench.
Yeah.
That all they do is shoot threes.
Yeah.
The boy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, Gonzalez.
They got Derek. They still got Derek White. So yeah,
They still got Derek White. So yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So that's why I said that's good. I
Yeah. So
mean,
I said,
if you talking about like paper wise, like
you talking about
objective,
like paper
yeah,
wise,
Miami.
like
I say I think Miami is better than Boston. But if you're talking about depth and stuff like that, and me trying to pick who's going to win a game or a playoff series or something like that, um, based on shooting, I gotta pick the Boston Celtics. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. Uh, those guys average like 12 points plus. I mean, but those 12 points adds up, brother. That joint adds up. You know what I mean? With Jason Tatum average about 30 points a game, and what Paul George average about 20 points a game, and you got those guys that you talking about that average 12 points. That adds up. That adds up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I feel like that. When it comes to depth, Miami is not touching the Boston Celtics. When it comes to depth, no, I'm not saying they're going to have. Yeah, yeah, they're going to have to. You're right. You back, brother?
back, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You outside?
My freaking phone don't overheat.
I'm crying. Is it better now?
I got everything moving slow. What you say? What, brother?
I said, is it better now?
Can't freaking
Yeah, it's still green. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. You said they lost to Philly, jacking up threes. Well, they were missing threes. They lost to Philly because they were missing their threes. But but yeah, I mean, we're gonna talk more about this, as it continue to progressives. But let us know how you feel like who has the most pressure? Is it Jason Tatum or Jalen Brown coming into next year? Let us know in your comments below and how you feel about it. Meanwhile, we're gonna switch to NBA. I mean NFL, and we gotta talk about the ESPN cornerback top 10 list. That we would say that we was gonna talk about Wednesday. We didn't get a chance to, but we gotta talk about that. Uh,
uh,
yeah. So that list, cornerback list, and Jay, and what do you like about that list? What do you dislike about it? Do you think the list is just trash? How you feel about that list?
um. Well, I hate that they had Quinn Mitchell at number 6. Oh, you got the wrong one, brother.
Uh, well.
Oh, you good though, bro.
I thought I had the right one. But you said they ranked him at six.
Yeah, they got him. They had him at 6 and shit. My drawing little
ESPN.
for little, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But they had Quinion number 6. They had Patrick Surtain at number 1, Derek Stingley at number 2. I think they had Trent McDuffie at number 3. They had either Trent McDuffie at number 3 or number 4. All I don't know is they had Quinion Mitchell at number 6. I ain't like that.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, it loaded up. I saw it in the background. So where do you place Quinion Mitchell in the top five?
Um, no lower than number 3.
Yeah, no argument here. No argument here.
Yeah. There's no. I don't see how Quinion Mitchell has only been in the league for 2 years and is already a all pro.
Yeah, right.
So it's like in 2 years he's an all pro. His rookie year he was shutting down number one receivers.
Well, I got the list.
So it's like I don't see. You got it.
Yeah, I got the list. Is Patrick Surtain, he's number one. Derek Jr. He's number two. Gonzalez number three. Devin Witherspoon is number four. Duffy is five, and Quinion is six.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Christian Gonzalez definitely shouldn't be over him. Even though I do think Christian Gonzalez is a good corner, he should not be over Quinion Mitchell. Nah, I am unbiased, bro. But I am unbiased, bro. But real, let's be for real, bro.
Yo, Greg, you gotta see Sean
Quinion
like in
Mitchell, bro,
person.
is the top 3.
You gotta meet you in person, bro.
Quinion Mitchell is a top 3 corner in the league right now.
Don't kill me, bro.
Greg, who you think is top 3? Who you think is top 3, bro?
I bet, bro. I bet you Quayon's not on this list. I bet you. I bet
Okay,
you.
who's number 3?
I'm crying.
Who I tell you right now, Christian Gonzalez and Devin Witherspoon is not better than Quinion
Oh,
Mitchell.
absolutely not. And if anybody think that, they're crazy.
Now I'll let you say Patrick Surtain, Derek Stingley, and if you want to make an argument for Trent McDuffie, you can make that argument. But Christian Gonzalez and Devin Witherspoon for sure is not better than Quinion.
No, no. I ain't gonna lie. It's Patrick Surtain, uh, Patrick Surtain, Derek. He said, I don't know, bro. I'm crying. I say Patrick, Derek, Trent. I'll let him slide. I'll let Trent McDuffie be number three, but Quayon got to be that 4 or 5 spot. Anybody that's Christian Gonzalez or Devin Witherspoon or some other people, they gotta go. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
That,
agree,
that,
bro.
yeah. I mean, that's just hands down. I mean, he's a Quayon Mitchell is all pro. Um, People are literally scared to guard him. They're literally scared to guard him.
Exactly.
Literally.
And Greg, I'm not being biased because I didn't even say nothing about Cooper DeJean. They got him at number 10. I'll let y'all slide with him being at number 10.
They
I
got
let them
him. They
slide with
got him
that.
at 12.
Nah, they got him at 10, bro.
Uh,
They got him
well,
at 10.
that's respect. That's respect. I mean, wait, who's the other corners that's ahead of Quayon? I mean Cooper the Gene.
Um, they got Sauce Gardner, J.C. Horn, Denzel Ward, and that's it. Besides Trent McDuffie, Devin Witherspoon, Christian Gonzalez, Derek Stingley, Pat Surtain.
I like Horn. All right, I'll take Horn over it. Yeah, Horn. Um, whoever's on that ninth spot need to be at that 10. So I'll pick Cooper the Gene to be on that ninth spot or somewhere or eight. But I'm just glad he made the top 10 though. I'm just glad he made the top 10 because if he didn't make the top 10,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would to go to ESPN and uh uh talk to some people, tell these people to fire these people who's making these lists because this is ridiculous. We about to go to ESPN headquarters. But yeah, I do feel like it's kind of disrespectful of what they did with Quayon. Quayon should not be six. He should be at least four. At least four. If you're not gonna put him at three, I'll take him four or five. But there's no reason. There's no reason why Quayon is not in the top five. That's just period. And if anybody object with that,
yeah,
then they're crazy. Then they're crazy. They're really crazy.
yeah. I agree, bro.
Either they're crazy or they ain't never watched Quayon Mitchell. That's one of the two. You know what I mean? And what this he's going into his third year, correct? He's going to his third year, right? His third year?
Yeah,
Yeah, his third year.
yeah,
And got an all pro already. He he's a pro bowler, uh, and he's a Super Bowl champion. I rest my case. And he did all that. He did all that in 2 years. So I
yeah,
mean, you know what I mean. So whoever think that he should not be in the top five, they should be ashamed of themselves. And you don't know football at all because you know what this man is doing and what he's still doing. He's going to be a problem for the league for years to come. You know what I mean? He's a shutdown corner. He's a shutdown corner. You know, no matter how you look at it, he's a shutdown corner.
yeah,
He's a monster. Quayon is a monster. And if you have not seen him in action, you need to go see him in action because that man is the truth. He really is. And so, same thing as Cuba the Gene.
yeah.
So, you
That's
know,
right.
I think this list is very, very wrong, and they need to fix it. And whoever is making this list, they need to fire them because they don't know what the heck they talking about. So, you know what I mean? But let us know how you feel about the ESPN quarterback top 10 list. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Where you place certain corners at in different numbers of ranking? Um, let us know how you feel. Um, and even if you pick a corner that you feel like it's better than that person, comment on that. We want to hear everything that you want to say. He said, I probably gotta watch more Eagles games then. Yeah, bro, you gotta watch. Yeah, you ain't gotta see Jalen Hurts, but see Quayon Mitchell. You ain't gotta see
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts, but see Quayon Mitchell. He bad. That boy bad, bro.
yeah. Hey, Manny, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right, yeah. So you know what I mean. Um, yeah. Yeah, you definitely gotta see more of the Eagles games. But when you talk about Quayon Mitchell, bro, Quayon Mitchell is a real tough guy. You know, real tough guy. I don't understand why uh Jalen Hurts situation different. Well, I mean he don't got a super team no more. So I mean I mean, well, yeah, technically still do, but I mean, I'll say it's as not as crazy as it was before because AJ Brown is off the picture, which actually leads me to the next topic of discussion of now we were talking about Quayon and stuff like that. Now we were talking about quarterbacks. I was saying, which quarterbacks do you think will have a big year this year uh, coming into the season? Um, I have two quarterbacks in mind, but I'm gonna put my first quarterback in, and I'm gonna explain my reason why. Um, this man right here, I believe this man's gonna have a big year this year. Um, everything that happened with Jalen Hurts, you know what I mean? With the speculation and all the type of stuff that he is not who he got the right quarterback for the Eagles. He don't know how to throw. All that other stuff. That's all that has the media and people got questions about how good of a quarterback Jalen Hurts is. Um, I'm not even gonna talk about his past accomplishments. I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm talking about now. You look at the situation that he has been going through. Um, with the departure of AJ Brown leaving, basically AJ Brown believed that he can't basically say he literally spoke and said that he can't excel the way he wants to excel in Philly, so he had to leave that situation. Mind you, AJ Brown is a top five um skill like skill wise wide receiver in the NFL. I don't think he's top five. I think he's top 10. Um but regardless though, I feel that Jalen Hurts every time that he gets a setback, he always comes with the comeback. I mean, you look at what he has done over the past years since he ranked up to college. It seems to me that I said talent wise, brother, talent wise, he's top five. I said talent wise, AJ Brown is top five. Talent, not I say him, he's top 10 or wide receiver, but not top five. He's only talent wise, he's top 10. But you know what I mean? What do I say? Oh so with Jalen Hurts, he has proven time and time again that he overcomes every obstacle that comes in his way. I feel like with uh there you go, my brother's back. All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, now we connected, brother. Now we connected.
Cool,
All right,
cool. So,
what conversation we at?
we had a conversation of which quarterback you think will have a big year this year. I actually had two, but I was explaining my first one. But you already know the man, myth, the legend, Jalen Hurts behind me. But
Okay.
I'm gonna do mine first, and then you go ahead and do yours because you probably got more. You got more quarterbacks, right? That might have a
Yeah.
big year. Yeah.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
We'll do one at a time. Yeah, we'll do one at a
The
time.
one at
Uh, so basically what I was saying because everything that what Jalen Hurts was going through this year with the departure of AJ Brown, basically AJ Brown literally put a Jalen Hurts under the bus, saying that he ain't really the guy that I don't believe in and stuff like that. And his stats is not this, that, and the third. I feel like he coming into the season is literally a make or break for Jalen Hurts. Um, and every time that he needs to prove something to somebody, he always delivers. Like I said before, every time he has a setback, he comes back with the comeback every time. And I think that he's going to have a fantastic year this year. I feel like the attitude has changed. I feel like that his energy is in the right place. There's no longer no frustration. You know what I mean? There's no tension. I feel like that the team that he is with is genuinely just wants to win, just to win. You know what I mean? And he's like he can exhale. He can be at peace. He don't really have to deal with the talk and constant of AJ Brown and him trying to focus on doing what he's doing. And then you got a crybaby on this side crying to get the ball all the damn time. You feel what I mean? And all the drama and stuff like that. And so, um, I mean, you look at Jalen Hurts right now. I mean, he's literally drama free. You know what I mean? He's out there working hard, and he's smiling. The man's smiling. I never seen him that much smiling so much, bro, in this whole season. Like, and so I feel like that this is going to be a really great year for Jalen Hurts. Him personally, I think it's going to be. I think this is. Here's what I'm going to stamp on it. I think this is going to be one of the best years that he had career wise as a quarterback. I think it's going to be one of the best years, in my opinion. Um, and so, um, everybody's on one accord. He got a new offensive uh, coach. You know what I mean? And so he's learning a brand new offense, and and he's embracing that. You know what I mean? He's embracing that. It's no longer him like gotta pull teeth. With different the past OCs that he was dealing with because the OCs didn't know what the heck they were talking about, and so he was frustrated on the sideline. Him shaking his head and doing all that type stuff because he wasn't engaged because they know they was bringing stupid stuff on the field. You feel what I'm saying? And so, Sean Mannion knows what he's doing, and he's loving it. And I feel like this is going to be a great, great year. I think this is going to be something. I think this is going to be a turning point in his career. This year going to be a turning point for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, one quarterback I think is going to have a big year this year. As another underrated quarterback, and Brock Purdy. I
Oh
think Brock
wow,
Purdy is going to have a big year. Yeah, I
I
think
expect
the
that.
addition of Mike Evans is going to be big. I think that's going to be a big deal for him. I mean, we already seen how much of a security blanket he was for Baker Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get to add him to the 49ers, and 49ers already have George Kittle, who's a top three tight end. And then you got Christian McCaffrey, who's good in the run game and even better in the passing game. So, Greg, you think, but even if you think Evans is washed, you're not asking Evans to be the number one target. I mean, or the
Yeah.
number one receiver. He did number three option. So Mike Evans as your number three option. I think you can't go wrong. And then you still got the boy Ricky, the boy Ricky Purcell. So I
Oh
think they got
yeah.
so many weapons. Yeah, bro. They got that offense
Oh
has so many weapons,
yeah.
bro.
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
I think I can see Brock Purdy having a big year.
Mm. I can see that. But the only thing about that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They can all. I feel like the only 49ers is gonna always be a threat. But the one thing that always hinder them is the injuries. That always that always keep them down for real, for real. Well, not always, but most of the time keep them down. Like Trent Williams and George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey. Those out they once they tremble, Brock pretty tremble. You feel me? That's just how it is.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, no, that's true. But
I,
I'm just
I,
going off of right now with no injuries. I think that Brock Purdy can have a big year.
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. If you talking about no injuries, oh yeah, they can
Yeah,
definitely like probably get that second seed or something like that, a third or heck, probably the first.
mm, yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, I feel you the same way. Actually the second quarterback that I feel like that's why I'm a big year this year. Um, that nobody ain't really talking about. Um, is Matthew Stafford. I feel like Matthew Stafford is going to have a nice good year this year.
You said no. You
Um,
said no one's talking about him.
well. I mean, well, I'll say like not really like saying that he's going to have a big year. I don't really hear nobody saying he's going to have a crazy year.
That's because he has a top five offense every year.
Well, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that's why. I don't think it's because they don't think he's not gonna have no big year. I think it's because they already know he's gonna have a big year.
So it's kind of
That
like
that
the
offense is
expectation.
stacked too. Yeah, the expectation, bro.
No, not Matthew Stafford. Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow. I think
Okay,
Joe
that
Burrow.
was okay.
My bad. Joe Burrow.
Okay.
I think Joe Burrow will have a great year too this year. Remember after what happened last year, basically didn't play like the
Yeah.
whole entire season. I feel like that he's gonna come back
Mm,
with a vengeance with what's his name Higgins and Chase, and then also the running back Chase Brown and all the other additions that they made. Getting Dexter Lawrence. I feel like that Dexter Lawrence is gonna be cool. And Jackson Dart might ball out. I mean, yeah. I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
That was actually my answer. I'm not gonna lie.
That was your next one.
Both of y'all said my answer. I was gonna say Joe Burrow, and I was gonna say Jackson Dart. And I'm gonna throw one another person that probably nobody's gonna say. I think Cam Ward is gonna have a big year.
What?
Cameron Ward. I think Cam Ward is gonna have a big year.
Oh no, I don't see that.
Yeah, I think Cam Ward.
I don't see that, brother.
That I think getting him a number one is what he needed. And he got a number one now.
Who's number one?
Cam Ward gonna have a big year. Carnell Tate, the
Oh,
receiver
oh yeah,
drafted.
oh yeah, yeah. Uh, I don't see him going to have a big year. I don't see it.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Just wait.
I think they're gonna be solid,
Trying,
but I
trying.
don't think they're gonna be the. I don't
No,
know.
see, that's the thing. I didn't say that the Tennessee Titans is gonna have a great year. Cam Ward can have a great year and they still have a losing record. I think I said Cam Ward is gonna have a big year, not the Tennessee Titans. That's what I said. Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward's
Not
stats is
Tennessee
gonna.
Titans.
Yeah, Cam Ward. I'm trying to tell you his stats this year is gonna go. It's gonna be. He gonna go crazy.
I don't know about that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know
That's
how
a
many yards
question
he
mark
had.
right there.
I guarantee you he touched 3,500 yards.
Passing?
Yes, passing. He gonna touch 35. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you now, bro. Before the season starts, Cam Ward. I'm telling you, bro. I know. So I tell you, you gonna see.
3,500
That probably
passing runners.
he probably wasn't most sick, but they just re up that offensive line. They reconstruct that whole offensive line in the offseason.
Hold on one second, brother. Hold up. First of all, did you even look at their schedule?
I don't need to, bro.
I do.
I know what Cameron can work and do, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a bum. I'm not
No,
saying he's
no, I
not a
know you're not
bum.
saying that, bro. But I'm telling you, bro. I know Cameron Ward, bro. I know how good he is, bro.
I know how good he is, but you can't be good with a corny with a trash ass team. You just can't.
I try to tell you, bro. They did the reason why his it was so bad, bro, was because of the offensive line, bro. They fixed the offensive line. The offensive line got better. All they was missing was receivers. Carnell Tate is gonna have a big year this year. They got a new offensive coordinator. If I'm not mistaken,
Brian, yeah.
yeah, Brian Dayball. Brian Dayball's there. Jackson Dart just had a big rookie year with Brian Dayball without Malik Neighbors. So if you think that Kent Ward is not gonna be able to have a big year with having Carnell Tate now, trying to tell you, hot take. You don't gotta believe me now. But when the season comes, you're gonna believe me then. We gonna talk about it. Watch when the season comes.
Yeah,
By the
we're gonna
halfway
talk about
point.
it. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it because I don't believe. I don't believe. I
Yeah, it's
believe in
cool.
Cam Ward talent. I just believe he's with the wrong team. That's just my opinion. He's just with the wrong
Nah,
team. I don't think he can
I think he
excel
just ain't had
in
no
Tennessee, bro.
he just ain't had no offensive line. That all he needs is offensive line and a number one receiver. Now he got a number one receiver. I tell you,
And what
bro.
about the running back?
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard. That's right. He tough. Yeah, he tough.
That's what I'm
And
saying, bro. They
Tennessee defense is not really that bad though. I mean not bad, but like they're not like something to be scared. Who they got?
no, they're not.
Jeffrey Simmons. That's all they got.
Jeffrey Simmons. Yeah, you're right. They not nothing to be scared of at all. That's why I didn't say the Tennessee Titans is gonna be good. I said Cameron Ward.
You
Said
said
Cam
Cam
Ward is gonna
Ward.
be good.
Yeah.
We said we talking about quarterbacks that we think is gonna break out. I
I
think
don't
he
know,
Cam Ward is
man.
gonna have a breakout season.
I agree with you with
That's cool,
the
bro.
Jackson Dart and the Joe Burrow and the Jalen Hurts. I don't know about Cam, bro. That's
Nah, I know about Cam.
I'm crying. I
I know,
mean,
brother.
no, oh, that's a rough one. I mean, I don't know, bro. But I mean, I guess we'll see though.
And they just got the they got some other receivers too.
You said CJ can't get no love. I'm crying. I'm crying. He a Texans fan, bro. That's why he's saying all that. Well,
CJ, I don't know.
yeah,
For
yeah,
me,
he's
for
up
me
there. Yeah.
personally, I don't know about CJ because I feel like the CJ and Tank Dell connection was so great. But ever since Tank Dell got like once Tank Dell got hurt, I feel like CJ started going down. I mean, I know Nico Collins was hurt last year too, so that was a big reason why CJ wasn't up there as well. But I don't know. I don't know.
You know, but you know what's crazy? I'm not gonna say a bold prediction, but I this is what I think the Tennessee, the Houston Tennessee, the Houston Texans should do. They don't really have a number one wide receiver, right?
No, they do. Nico Collins.
All right. Well, is he proven to be that number one in your opinion?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like if Minnesota have a down year again, and Justin Jefferson wants to be out, I think Houston should go after Justin Jefferson. If they go after Justin Jefferson, I will look at Houston at a totally different light. A totally different light.
I kind of think the opposite. I think Houston got a funny run game again.
I mean, well, they
That's
got
what
the
I
ball,
think.
Montgomery and the ball what's his name? What's that running back name? Man, what's that running back name that they got behind Montgomery, the starter? I got
I
it.
don't know.
Man, it's literally in the tip of my tongue. I just can't grab it. But
It's not mixing.
yeah, it's mixing. Yeah, it's mixing.
I think they released mixing. That's the only reason why I think
What?
that CJ was so bad. Remember, didn't Joe Mixon get hurt?
Yeah, he did get hurt.
Yeah, that's the reason why I think the Texans wasn't as good because they didn't have no running game. They had Woody Marks.
Mm.
Woody Marks was they starting. Woody Marks not bad, but I don't. Woody Marks wasn't what Mixon was when Mixon was
Yeah,
healthy.
yeah,
But
you're
yeah,
right.
Mixon
Mixon did
Mixon not
left.
on the team.
Yeah, he got Woody Marks and the boy British Brooks.
Yeah. So yeah, David Montgomery that should help them a lot. So yeah, I can get CJ some love.
I gotta say I gotta see from CJ. I feel like that CJ doesn't really have. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's just him. I don't know. I just he got all the talent in the world. I just feel like I don't know, man. It is with him. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I feel like that he can't be that one of those top AFC quarterbacks. I mean, that's just me. I don't know why, because he got the talent to be doing to be, ranked as those type of guys. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like that. I think after that first year, what the case may be, he just had a down year. I hope that he's not a 1 year wonder. But you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Just something about CJ. Just be like, it's like I want to trust him, but I can't. And then when he plays, he showed me why I can't trust him. You feel me?
yeah,
I don't know. It's like I want to trust him, but I can't because it's like he got too much. He got too much bad production right now, and he gotta change. He gotta flip the script. He has to. You know what I mean? I do believe that CJ
yeah,
is a good quarterback, though. Is a good, talented quarterback, but I don't know. I think it's just something missing. I think something missing with CJ in the inside. I don't know what it is. I think something's missing. In my opinion. You know what I mean? I think something just
yeah.
off. But yeah, let us know how you feel, or which quarterback you think that's going to have a big year this year. It's going to have a big year or impactful year as the season quickly is progressing. And I'm talking about progressing. I mean, like literally two in about 2 weeks, we're gonna have our first preseason game. And let me tell you this, I'm watching them shows. I'm telling you. It's a long time we see some action. I want to see it. You feel me?
Mm.
I don't care if it's preseason. I just want to see some action. You feel me? So I'm excited, man. I think the first preseason game starts August 6th. Yeah, August 6th. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty excited, bro. We about like 2 weeks away, bro. Football
Hmm.
is back. Football is back. I'm excited, boy. I'm excited. But yeah, we got one more topic to discuss. We had another topic, but I'm gonna say that for Monday. But huh? What you said? Oh yeah, I was gonna say that for Monday. The topic I was gonna say which quarterback you think needed to get a ring first was Lamar or Josh, but I'll say that for Monday. I'll say
Oh,
that for Monday.
yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I'll say that for Monday. Yeah, but because I feel like that's gonna be a whole debate. but but I know this is the topic that you want to discuss about. Well, this is actually a two-part, John. I said, well, do you think um, which wide receiver is going to have a bigger year? Is it Devontae Smith or AJ Brown? And also, how do you feel about Devontae Smith being ranked as 22 um, um, best wide receivers? So it's kind of like a two-part, John.
Um, well, first, I definitely think that AJ Brown is going to have a bigger year.
Hmm.
I do think that for sure. I do. I think we got to remember the Patriots are a passing team, and their head coach is Mike Vrabel. They're going to make sure AJ Brown touch that ball. Eagles is not a offense built on Devontae Smith. I think we're going to be more balanced. I think the Smitty is going to go off though. Smitty's going to go off, but I think we're going to be more balanced. I think Patriots, you're going to see that they're going to force feed AJ.
Yeah, that's why I think so too. Yeah,
So
yeah.
off of that, I think AJ's going to have a bigger year. As far as Devontae Smith being ranked 22, dang, Greg, you think Smitty going to have a bigger year? I don't know
Actually,
about that.
that was actually I was gonna pick Smith to have a better year than AJ. But go ahead, bro. I actually agree with Greg, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish oh, okay. I don't know, man. I just got a
Go ahead.
feeling. Uh, we can't call him skinny Batman. I call him swole up Batman because he ain't skinny no more. But I don't know, bro. I just got a feeling Smith gonna go crazy this year. I just got a feeling. Um, because I feel like that he has a chip on his shoulder. I think low key he does have a chip on his shoulder, but he doesn't really show it to a lot of people. I feel like that, he's going to go out and show why he is the top 10 wide receiver right now today. If not 10, then, possibly 5. You know what I mean? I do feel like that he is going to impact in a such one way. I mean, he was already impacting the Eagles before AJ got there. But I feel like that Devontae is going to take it to another level. Now, I do believe that you're right. I do believe that the Eagles now is balanced. Is now have a balance, and so I feel like that there's going to be times where he's not going to get the ball. Tavion Wicks is going to have a good game. Kyle Lemon going to have a good game. Hollywood Brown might have a good game. You feel me? It's kind of balanced right now, but
Yeah.
when it comes to like targets and him like making explosive plays and him doing crazy stuff, I think it's going to happen this year. I really think that Smith really low key has in his mind got a lot to prove and show that he can handle being that number one. I mean, he's capable of doing it because he did it before. When AJ Brown became uh, Eagle. I think with AJ Brown, I don't know. I just got a feeling AJ Brown is going to have a good year, but I feel like that when they continue to force feed him, um, it's gonna really, I think, hurt. I think it's gonna. I feel like that. I think later down the road, like in like toward like playoffs, like playoffs or something like that, or like later on the season, they gonna New England gonna be becoming predictable. I feel like that. You know what I mean? I really truly feel like that because they just like you said before, they gonna continue to hand feed AJ Brown. And you and the top three defense in the league is in the AFC. It's in the AFC, bro. And so you got to go past them to get to the promised land. And so, um, also, you know what I mean. Also, I got to see more from Drake May. I mean, he only had the joint for 1 year. I haven't really seen him go compete with Josh Allen or Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson to make me say, "Oh, okay, this guy is the real deal." You feel what I'm saying? I feel like stat wise, AJ
Mhm.
Brown is gonna get it, but you know what I mean. But at the same time, the quarterback needs to prove it rather than Jalen because um, even though Jalen had got more pressure, but he's more proven than Drake May.
See, that's where I disagree. I don't think Jalen is more proven, and I'm not as a player, as a
No,
passer.
I'm saying
I
as a
don't think.
player.
No, well, I'm saying as a passer. That's why I don't. I can see AJ Brown getting more yards because
Oh well,
I feel
yeah,
like Jalen has to prove to me as a passer that he's going to actually pass the ball.
well, yeah. If you're talking about passing wise, then yeah. Drake May is proven that he's the better passer than Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? That I trust
That's
him more to give him the ball AJ Brown than Jalen Hurts giving to AJ Brown. You know what I mean? That's the truth.
yeah,
But if you
that's,
talking
but
about play,
that's but I mean that's the argument though, bro. Because we saying who do you think gonna have a bigger year out of Smitty and or AJ is going whoever's
but
going to pass the ball more.
I do think Jalen is going to pass the ball more. But I do think AJ going to pass the ball more because I think Jalen got that freedom. He's not really. He's not. He don't got. I feel like that. I think this year he's really at ease. He's really at ease for the first time. He really at ease and he can just relax and just play football. You know what I mean? Good.
But you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, but I'm not a not believer in Drake May either. It's more so on the type time got a whole bunch of weapons just like the Patriots, and then on top of that, you still got Saquon Barkley, and I think Saquon Barkley is going to have a bounce back year this year.
Me too.
So
I think
we're going to
so.
run the ball way. We're going to run the ball more than the Patriots ran the ball. I think the Patriots going to end up throwing the ball a whole lot more because their starting running back is Travion Henderson, who was good in the passing game. So They're gonna all they're gonna do is continue to try to make Drake May be this quarterback that everybody think he is. Drake May is overrated, so they're gonna continue to play into that role and let Drake May keep on the ball. AJ Brown's gonna get the ball.
Oh yeah, I know that.
That's one thing about Mike Vrabel is Mike Vrabel know how to use AJ Brown. He did it. He did it with the Titans, and now you're giving him a better quarterback and a better team in general than the Titans.
I
So
but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I feel like low key AJ Brown is having a decline.
I don't
That's
think so, bro.
I feel like in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Nah,
Because after Hurts had that season where he was in the MVP conversations, he hasn't had a season like that since.
yeah,
So if you
it's going.
that's one of the main reasons why people keep disrespecting Hurts because he had that season where he was top two for MVP and then hasn't been the same ever since. Stop using his legs, stop passing the ball. It's just a win is a win. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I'm not going to take away from Jalen Hurts, so I'm not going to take away from AJ Brown because of the separations. Because like we said, the Eagles have had bad offensive coordinators for the last 3 years.
right.
So I can't blame because I'm assuming you're talking about he doesn't get separation and stuff.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
what
what
I'm
you're
saying. Yeah,
referring
that's
to?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the decline I mean. Like I feel like that defense know how to defend AJ down.
But though I will say this, the one thing about AJ is even in years where AJ's went good, I don't think AJ's gotten a lot of separation. I don't
Me too.
AJ playing style is being a physical receiver. So it's like he doesn't really need a lot of separation. His whole thing is just taking the ball from people. That's
Right.
how his whole
You want to
play
be a bully.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
But the last time I seen him, no, but I was gonna say last time I saw him bully a football team was when last year when they played the Rams. That was the only time. I,
So that's what I'm gonna say. He not like him and Smitty. Like Smitty is more of a separation kind of guy because he more of a route runner.
explosive, yeah.
AJ like Greg said, he a contested guy. He a physical guy. He going to push you. He going to do all the strong stuff. So that's why even when you say things like the AFC got a better defenses, the AFC also gives AJ the opportunity to go one on one because they got such great defenses over there. They got those
Yeah.
the passer teams, so they're gonna leave one on one, or the Derek Stingley's that they're gonna leave one on one rather than in the NFC where they'll double team your number one receiver. So
Right. But that,
I
that,
think
that,
I
that
think
that's why I said that's gonna be the challenge for AJ Brown. Like to face
no,
those types of defenses.
it is,
Because
but
they're too good.
I think AJ will do better on one. AJ is still, in my opinion, a top five receiver in the league.
I'll say talent wise, he top five. I say
I
top
think
10, but I mean
I think he's gonna show he's top five this year.
I'm not gonna say decline. That's kind of a strong word, decline. But I would say that I feel like that teams are actually starting to really study AJ Brown. You know what I mean? And I think with the AFC, it's like, especially with Houston, I feel like Houston gonna have like a whole other strategy on like how like because that's what I'm saying. Like in situations like with Drake May, like say in the playoffs, bro. Say in the playoffs they play Denver or Houston. You know what I'm saying? And they already got a strategy on how to stop AJ Brown. And so you exit him out the equation. Do you believe that Drake May can still get the job done without AJ being a factor with them Xing them out? I
Yes,
don't think so.
yes,
I
I
don't think
do. I ain't
so.
gonna lie.
Do you know why? Do you know why I don't think so? Because he never showed it against Denver because Bo Nix got hurt. He did. Wait, did he
Who was
play
the number one
decent?
receiver, bro,
And where?
on the Patriots last year?
It wasn't Diggs, right?
No,
He was one wide receiver. Was
exactly
it
my point. Hey, that's exactly my point. The fact that you can't tell me who the number one receiver is, that's my point. So he wasn't able to do it last year because he didn't have no number one receiver. And if you're going to say he had a number one, it's probably going to be the boy Kayshawn. Is
I
probably who
mean,
y'all going to say it.
but they got Dobbs, they got AJ,
But
and
yeah, now they got Romeo Dobbs, who's a great number two receiver. Who, if AJ Brown is getting stripped, Romeo Dobbs can step up. Demario Douglas was playing good last year, and Hunter Henry is a good tight end.
but
So
yeah, I get what you're saying. But I believe that Drake May will will have to figure it out. Like if they exit out AJ Brown, but I'm saying like, are they going to win? I don't think so.
I
I don't
see,
think so.
I can't agree with that, bro.
It's too many. It's too much. It's too much competition in the AFC to make me say, okay, I have confidence that if they take AJ out the equation, then Drake May is going to perform at a high level. Now remember last year they was playing in the snow, so they was literally playing freeze tag. They literally played freeze tag to get to the Super Bowl. Feel me? And I truly believe in hearts and hearts that if Bo Nix didn't get hurt in that playoff game, I really believe that the Denver was gonna go to the bowl. I believe that in my heart and hearts, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I couldn't see Bo Nix not losing to Drake May.
Hey, he might have, bro. He might have, bro. I mean, we'll never know because he
Oh
get
yeah,
that opportunity.
Bo Nix might be
But
another guy that make a comeback too. That was my other guy too. But yeah, but go ahead. I just want to make the sidebar. That's all.
yeah, I don't know. But what I do know is I don't think it's gonna be as easy as people think to shut down AJ Brown. I think it was easy to shut down AJ Brown with the Eagles because we didn't have an offensive coordinator. That's what I truly believe. If we had a offensive coordinator who can actually draw up plays, I don't think you shut down AJ Brown because if that was the case, every number one receiver in the league would be shut down at one point. But it's
You're
not.
right.
That's not how it works. Just you don't see Justin Jefferson get shut down just on a regular. You don't see Jamar Chase get shut down. You feel me? These are all number one receivers who have been studied by everybody. Who's the game plan is to stop these receivers, and they don't do it. So I don't think you stop AJ Brown when you actually have a good offensive coordinator.
I mean, you can have a good offensive
Now,
coordinator.
if you want to say that you don't believe in Drake May, okay, I'm cool with that. But I don't think that you're just gonna stop AJ Brown easily. And for you to stop AJ Brown, you're gonna have to give up something.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to give up something. But I don't believe in Drake May. I mean, that's just me. But I mean, you know what I mean? Because I do believe that it's gonna be schemes where AJ is not gonna get the ball, and he might do that same crap that he did in Philly. You know what I mean? And so, not to the extreme where he did in Philly with the books and all that, but you know, him throwing temper tantrums like that's what I'm saying. Like AJ Brown, he ball hungry, and if he don't get the ball, he gonna get mad, and then if he gets
I'm telling
mad,
you, he
huh?
gonna get the ball, bro. There is no if he don't get the ball, he's gonna get the ball, bro. Do
No,
you know
I'm
how many
trying to tell
times
you,
they
it's gonna
tried
be
to?
it's gonna be times where he's not gonna get the ball.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's what you think, bro. He's gonna get the ball.
I know
Do
it.
you know how many times they tried to force feed Stephon Diggs, bro, and Stephon Diggs just couldn't do it? AJ Brown is going to catch them. Is going to get the ball, bro. I
I think he's gonna get
guarantee
the
it.
ball though. I think he's gonna get the ball though. But I'm just saying though,
I'm
like he's
I'm talking
facing
about
no.
8 catches every game.
I
It's
mean,
going to
cool.
happen.
Okay, cool. I give you that. I give
And
you that.
AJ and the thing is, AJ Brown is not going to be mad with the Patriots because they're going to actually give him the ball. He was mad with the Eagles, bro, because the Eagles would give him the ball. 3 times one week, 0 the next week, 1 time the next week, 3 times the next week, then maybe he'll get like 8 catches. That's why he was not the Eagles. He wasn't involved. The Patriots is going to have him involved. They're going to have him
Well,
involved.
I
Greg, I'm
mean,
trying to tell you, yeah. I'm saying 8. They're going to use him just like how the Cowboys use CeeDee
you
Lamb.
sure? I'm crying.
Just like how Cowboys use CeeDee Lamb before they got George Pickens. And CeeDee Lamb always got the ball every single time.
Now, question. So, do you think AJ Brown is going to win uh, a championship before Smith do?
No.
No. Explain why.
You said, do I tell you why?
Yeah.
Because the Eagles are better than the Patriots.
Drop the mic.
All right, you're right, Greg. But I'm trying to tell you that the Eagles and the Patriots have the same amount of weapons.
You said neither
They
of them winning
Romeo
again.
Dobbs,
That's it.
Romeo
That's
Dobbs
it.
and Wicks is on the same level.
Greg's a hater. Don't mind that last comment. Greg's a hater. Don't mention that last comment.
I said, bro, Wicks and Romeo Dobbs is on this, or Romeo Dobbs is on the same. They on the same level, and then the Eagles have a better tight end than Dallas Goddard, and then
Yeah.
you also got to factor in that they got Saquon Barkley, who's a better running back than every running back on the Patriots team, and they got a better offensive line than the Patriots, and then they got a better defense than the Patriots. It's like, but it's like the Eagles is an overall better team. They got a better offense than the Patriots. They got more weapons than the Patriots. That the Eagles receiver room is deep. You got
Yeah.
Smitty, you got Wicks, you got McCall Lemon, you got Hollywood Brown, you got Elijah Moore, you still got Darius Cooper, you got Dallas Goddard, you got the rookie tight end that we just got in the second round. Like, bro, that's 7 receivers I just need, bro.
Yeah. That's a lot.
So it's like that's way more than what AJ Brown has to deal with the Patriots.
You got my. You said Makai Lemon, right?
Yeah, I
Oh
did.
yeah.
That's
You
why I
want to
said,
spread the ball around? Yeah.
yeah, May gonna have to spread the ball around, but Jalen Hurts is gonna have to spread the ball around too.
Yeah.
Because you gotta
Yeah.
remember our offensive coordinator came from Green Bay and he made them get Wicks. He made that call to get Wicks.
Yeah.
It wasn't Howie. He made that call to get Wicks, and we extended Wicks as soon as he got here.
Yeah.
So it's
You're
like,
right.
so you know Wicks is gonna touch the ball as well.
Oh yeah, I
You
know
know
that.
Makai Lemon is gonna touch the ball because he's a first round pick. So it's like, as much as we say that Smitty don't have nobody like to get targets away from him, like Smitty's the only receiver, he's really not the only receiver there. He has 2 other receivers, well, 3, including Dallas Goddard, who just came off a big year.
Yeah. I mean, you got receivers. I mean, what I mean. But if you look at the whole team in general, I mean, obviously Devontae Smith is the number one. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah,
the fifth in that offense. But I mean, you know what I mean. But I mean, he got help. And that's basically what you're saying. He basically got help. So he's not the only. He's not the only one.
yeah,
But I do believe that Smith is going to have a crazy year because I think he was under AJ Brown's shadow.
yeah. No. I still think Smitty's gonna have a big year. I think Smitty's gonna have 1,300 yards. That's what I said.
I won't be surprised to get more than that.
But I think AJ Brown's gonna have like 14. I think they're gonna be neck and neck for
It's
sure.
gonna it's probably
But
be
I
neck
think
and
I just
neck.
think
Yeah,
AJ gonna have he just gonna finish out on top.
yeah,
And then you gotta also consider, if depending on either or what position we're in by the time we get to the end of the year, because you don't know if they're gonna play that last game or not.
true that.
So
Yeah,
that plays a factor too.
true that. You're right. And so you think that Smith is gonna win the championship before AJ Brown?
Yes, I think Smith is gonna win the championship before AJ.
You think AJ gonna ever win a championship?
Yeah.
You think
I
so?
think you gotta remember, you gotta put respect on the Patriots name because they was just in the Super Bowl. Even if you say that you don't think they was gonna beat the Broncos, they still would have made
Uh,
it to the championship.
I gotta see it, know to believe it, brother. I'm not even gonna hold you because I can name I can name about four quarterbacks that's over Drake May right now that's in that AFC.
Well, you could. You probably can name even more than that.
Probably more than that. Yeah, probably more than that. Like, cause I don't see him getting past Lamar. I don't see him getting past Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Damn sure I don't see him get past Patrick Mahomes. Um, who else? Uh, Bo Nix. Feel me? Um, heck, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put Trevor Lawrence there. Nah, I'm keeping the whole being with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna say that, that last year Drake made that his year was kind of like a fluke. But I mean, I feel like he had it easy. He ain't really had nobody that he was facing, like, for real, for real. I feel like that if he played with Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and all them guys, he would have lost in the playoffs. That's just my opinion. Because I don't see Drake May as a guy that you say, okay, he's a top five quarterback in the AFC, top quarterback, top five AFC quarterback in the league. I don't see it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it. I feel like that they gonna be a good team, but I think I think while AJ Brown is there, there's gonna be a stats team. I just feel like they're just gonna be a stats team. They might play a deep
Mhm.
playoff run, but it's gonna be a team where they're gonna face. They gonna get the team like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen or something like that. They're gonna get knocked down on their feet. I don't really look at the Patriots, because they are a threat. They are a threat. You know what I mean? But I don't look at them and say, okay, they're threatening enough for Drake May to get the job done to hold that Lombardi Trophy. I don't see that. He got to show that to me. He got to prove that to me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the fact that you lost the championship with Sam Donald, that says a whole lot. that speaks a whole lot, brother. Like, that's why I say I don't see Drake May as a guy that will put the franchise to a championship. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, you know. I mean, probably you agree with me or you probably don't. But I mean,
Yeah.
I
No,
just don't see.
I
Mhm.
that they're just a team that's doing pass the
Yeah,
ball.
that's how I feel like it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be like they're gonna be more like a what kind of team? Like a job, like a Joe Burrow team. Like all he does is throw the ball and stuff. Feel me? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like that. I don't feel like they're gonna be a real threat to the point where they're gonna be like real threatening to the AFC. I don't see that. I don't see that. But we'll see. I mean, the season about to start real soon. But
Hmm.
just to give y'all a little spoiler alert of what's gonna happen Monday. Monday we're gonna talk about which quarterback needs the ring more. Is it Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen? We're gonna get that's one of the topics we're gonna discuss on Monday. So if you got your answer, save it for Monday. Save it for Monday. Get your little explanation. Get your little statement. Whatever you want to write down or you want to tell us. Hold on a second. Just wait till Monday. We going so like we gonna wait till Monday. But I know that I think that's gonna be a really big topic to discuss. Um, but yeah, you said Darnold has been balling for the past 2 years. I mean, yeah, Sam's been balling the past 2 years, but I mean, come on, bro. I mean, that's Sam Darnold, bro. But I mean, the name on it, like, come on, bro. Like, yeah, one special year. You know what I mean? But all the rest of his years was trash. Come on, I mean, it's just come on. But yeah, that being said, man, this is the end of the show, y'all. We appreciate
Yeah.
it all. Yeah, we appreciate everybody that came out, show some love. Greg, man, you always out here, man, in every single show and always engaging and support, man. We love you, bro. We appreciate you, man. You one of our real supporters, man. Real talk. And we thank you, man. We appreciate that. We don't take that for granted as well. And I'm telling you, when things get booming, because we going up, man. When things get booming, we'll hook you up real good. I'll tell you that. We'll definitely hook you up. But anything you want to say, Sean, before we head on out, bro?
Nah, I mean, I think it was a great show. See everybody on Monday. Make sure
Yeah,
we got some topics to talk about.
absolutely. And we definitely going to keep an eye on what's going on with LeBron James, and if he made his decision yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think he gave us a hint earlier today.
Yeah, told you.
Trust the process,
Trust the
right?
process. Yes, sir.
We'll see. We'll see though. But you know what I mean. But yeah. But y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe, and share it with share it anybody that you know. Spread the word out. And this was the word. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. Have fun. This was the word sports podcast. It's your boy Manny,
It's your boy Sean.
and we out. Y'all take it easy. Be safe. God bless.
All
Enjoy
right, all
yourselves. See y'all
right.
Monday.